Hey there, this is Derek Santi with your entertainment and reviews. In theaters comes the return of Michael Meyers in Halloween Kills. And while fire destroys, true evil can always rise from the ashes. Talking to Jamie Lee Curtis, she tells us more about this new chapter.
I felt like the fire was out for a long time, and David Gordon Green and Danny McBride have figured out a way to expand the story and relit the fire of Michael Myers and the rage, but then put it into the heads and hearts and minds of a wounded group of people. Laurie Strode as this surviving woman filled with the trauma of what happened to her 40 years before, which was the 2018 movie, and now the 2021 movie, you have the entire town is on fire.
Do it! Do it! You want your mask? Come and get it!
I'm coming for you, Michael.
Dark and gruesome, Michael doesn't stop as he delivers anguish and pain and keeps you on the edge of your seats. So this film gets a B- from me. Next up, and also in theaters, is The Last Duel from Ridley Scott. Co-written and starring Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, this film is based upon a true story with a famed knight challenging a squire to a duel in France in 1386. And while this movie does aim for accuracy and an underlying message, the emotion and delivered cinema are darker and more muddled than probably intentioned. Subtleties of truth are lost as multiple viewpoints drive home hard to swallow scenes. If you're a true cinephile, you might understand the sharp edges and sour notes, but for everyone else, they won't find it as palatable, and will be better off to wait for it to stream. Jumping into TV, we crash into the second season of Hightown, starring Monica Raymond. This getaway on the water with drugs, murder, and addiction just below the waves returns with our imperfect officers, led more by revenge and personal wants than justice. Talking with stars Monica Raymond and James Badge Dale, we get a glimpse of where we start back up.
So we see her at the top of the season trying to find a little bit of healing, I think, from season one. She's trying to stay sober. She's got some time under her belt. She's really trying to honor Junior's legacy by committing to sobriety. And like she finally puts her hat in the ring for the to get a job at the police department, and they take it. So she gets to be working there part-time too.
Go! Why do you have to be the one to go after it?
I don't know. I just do.
Complicated with twists and turns, Hightown is worth the binge to catch up, so it gets a B from me. Next up is Apple TV Plus's Wolfboy and the Everything Factory. A fun animated tale where imagination reigns, simple artwork lends to simple ideals, and all ages are served. Talking with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who is a producer and also a voice on the show, he tells us more.
Well, yeah, as a dad, I do find a lot of the shows that are coming out for kids nowadays, they're just hyper stimulating, but they don't necessarily have as much heart. They don't have a moral to the story. And Wolfboy, I really wanted something that could be positive for kids and not just kind of hypnotize them.
There's more to you than meets the eye. I know who you are.
Wolfboy, run!
And who you will become.
Well, that's it for me. And remember, whether you watch it in the theater or on your couch, keep it entertaining. We'll see you soon.